Okay, back on the box. So here's what I ended up doing. I ended up cutting off the piece there that held the tailgate hinge. This was welded to this. Just easier for me just to cut it off. I'm going to be replacing it, and then I can put nuts in there and weld it. Found a little hole here. I'll be grinding that out a little bit more and putting pieces in there. This was my bad part of the box, so yep, cut it out. Had to get to a good solid metal. That's what I did. And then over here on this side, did the same thing. I cut this out because there was two studs. Actually, they were carriage bolts pulled out this way and welded here. So I just cut that out too. And I cut this piece out here because this is where the body mount goes to. There's a stud here, this flat piece. Well, of course, this rusted here and then puckered out. So I can clean that all up now and patch that up. It's the same with the other side, actually. This side I did the same thing too, because this just started to pudge out a little bit. So I thought I'd tackle it before, obviously before it got worse, and I'd get in the middle of body work, and then I can't, you know, I have to cut it all back out, and right now I'm in the metal work stage, not the body work stage. So the only thing I have to figure out is I have to get this out. This is a bolt, because there's a welded nut back here. I might be able to get the torch back there and get that out. Then I can weld that hole up, because I kind of sunk it in a little bit, and I can put something behind there and weld that all up. And the same with this hole here where the other stud will be. I can weld that all up too. So when I put this all together, I can figure out what I'm going to do here exactly. I'll weld some nuts in there, and then I can screw some bolts in there. So anyway, this is the bed progress so far. I know it doesn't seem like much. I don't work on it very much every day, just an hour or two. And I don't have any sheet metal for this anyway. Plus, I'm looking into seeing what I can do with this floor, and if I can get this somehow replaced and not have to rework it, I will probably have a piece of metal that goes all the way across, and then it'll come up and it'll cap these ends. And I'll weld that to it, and it'll cap it all the way, you know, around. So that's my idea anyway right now, which means this is going to have to come off. They're in there pretty good, but they're right behind here. I think I can drill those, or not drill those, grind those out and get that taken care of, pulled out. Then I can go across the front, and then I can bolt this in, because what I was thinking about actually doing is welding bolts to this, or studs, if you will, and so you can just put it in. There won't be anything on this side, and just nuts on the back side. So that's my thought so far. But you know, as you go, things change, and that's the way it is. I mean, it's only metal. You just cut it out, grind it out, weld some more in, whatever. It's only metal. All right, that's the update for today.